As an agile coach, I have always valued the art of listening. It is the single most valuable skill to have as a coach. But for us to be able to listen, we need people who can talk. Silence or the lack of engagement is one of the biggest impediments towards teams' productivity. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Vibhor. I am an executive agile and leadership coach based in Toronto, Canada. And this video is part 1 of a 3-part series about how to make people talk, where I will try and demystify the 3 reasons behind the silence that you observe during your meetings and a few ways in which you, as a meeting facilitator, can get around the problem and make them talk. The topic for this video is suggested by Prajeet Mohanan. If you're watching this on LinkedIn, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel where starting New Year 2021, I will be posting longer tutorial videos that I cannot post on LinkedIn due to size restrictions. The link to the channel is in the comments. As a reminder, everything I mention is going to be linked as timestamps in the video description if you're watching this on YouTube. So do feel free to skip around the video if you feel like it. But for now, let's get started. As meeting facilitators, I am pretty sure that you can acknowledge this feeling, this sense of frustration when even the free snacks, coffee, or even Timbits from Tim Hortons if you're from Canada doesn't help and boost team's participation. If your team is not sharing their thoughts and suggestions, then it's time to dig a little deeper into the 3 big reasons why people usually hold back and do not provide their input. Reason number 1, lack of preparation. Lack of meeting's purpose, clarity, or proper agenda shows that there was little or no preparation done for the meeting. This isn't only just bad on your part for your personal brand, but it can easily trigger the fear of unknown and induce anxiety among the invited audience. Reason number 2, fear of rejection. Now, as human beings, we fear rejection in all forms of interaction, be it job interviews, business dealings, dating, marriage, etc. The fundamental thought behind this fear is, what if I am wrong? Now, this makes people go out of their way so they could avoid confrontations. Such people refuse to ask what they want or even speak up for what they need. They just shut down their needs and pretend that their needs do not matter. We will talk more about this and different ways to go about fixing it in the next video. Reason number 3, introvert personality. Studies suggest that 40% of the total office-going population are introverts. So I think it is safe to imagine that in general, people just don't like to voice their ideas in public. That's just how it is. This becomes even more difficult when people in the meeting belong to different and diverse cultures. Examples of thoughts that prevail in such environments include, what will others think about me? I may come across as stupid. This is mostly the case when people in the meeting are strangers or seeing each other the first time. Okay, now that we know the 3 big reasons, let's talk about what we can do to inspire people to participate, focusing on reason number 1, lack of preparation. So why is it important to prepare for the meeting? Why can you just not invite them at the last minute? And the simple reason is lack of meeting preparation causes fear of unknown and induces anxiety. It is therefore important that you make the expectations clear before the whole team gets together. Not only does it reduce the anxiety of the participants who do not like to be put on the spot, but all the team members are likely to have better input if they spend some time thinking about it in advance. Now, this is especially true for your team members who are not native English speakers. This may come as a surprise to people whose first language is English. Even if someone is very fluent, the person might be mentally translating what's being said into his or her native tongue and then back into English again before offering a comment. This takes time and usually results in the discussion moving to a new topic before that person could provide any input. So here are 3 tips to help you prepare for your meetings properly and get full participation from your team members. Number 1, start with a homework assignment. Now, this happens most of the time. As meeting organizers, we tend to share brand new information in a meeting and then ask for immediate feedback or opinion about it. Don't get me wrong, some people are okay blurting out an instant response, but most people are not. So give them time to think. Give them a homework assignment. Ask each person to write down his or her ideas on a given topic in advance. Then ask them to bring their written thoughts to the upcoming meeting for a systematic discussion where everyone at the table gets a turn in a round-robin fashion. This allows the less vocal members of the group to have their ideas considered alongside others as well. Number 2, write a formal agenda. Now, this approach obviously takes a bit more effort on your part, but it works. Ask everyone to send you their thoughts on the homework assignment via email. Once you have each person's contribution in hand, you can decide how to order the discussion and then send out a full agenda along with everyone's response far enough in advance so that each person has a chance to think about everyone else's ideas as well. Consider making all the suggestions anonymous to avoid judgment or conflicts. Number 3, call the ramblers. Now, you already know who sucks up all the oxygen in the room and who's been trying to fade into the wallpaper. Have a brief private chat with each of them. Thank the most vocal people for their enthusiasm and request them to wait until you call on them before they speak. As for the quiet ones, let them know that you are looking forward to hearing what they think as well. So, if you would like to get people's opinions about a substantive issue, let them know about it a day or two in advance. This will make sure that they have time to think about it, perhaps ask questions of you or others, or do a little research, giving them the much needed confidence that they need to be willing to talk about it in the meeting. And you can rest assured as well, knowing that the responses will be more thoughtful and informed. One thing that I used to do and which I have not seen happening a lot is using a sealed box with a slit on top, just like a ballot box, and putting it in one of the corners in the team area. Now, my team members were supposed to post their comments, suggestions, likes or dislikes anonymously in real time in the box. And then 2 days before the retrospectives, I used to empty the ballot box, arrange all the ideas into categories, and then send them off as list of topics to discuss in the upcoming retrospectives. The team was supposed to then write and bring at least 3 points about what they think about each topic. By preparing in advance, I took care of the big reason number 1, which is lack of preparation. So there you have it. If you like this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, please do not forget to provide your valuable feedback in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.